We have a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. We're going to be taking a look at Treyarch's response to Cold War Zombies DLC perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, what we want to see for Treyarch's next Call of Duty in 2023, Zombies Chronicles 2 maps in there, other features as well, a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that, and be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Now, as you guys have probably been seeing, there has been a bunch of talk and discussion about Treyarch's next Call of Duty coming all the way in fall of 2023. It's a long while away, but of course we had that recent information about potential leaked images for this game. If you guys want to check that out, I made a whole video a couple of days ago going through and discussing what we are seeing with that, zombies factions, other MP features, specialist characters, and abilities potentially returning, so that video will be linked down below. But be sure to comment below this video other features you want to see in Treyarch's next Call of Duty for campaign, multiplayer, and of course zombies. I'll be sure to use a bunch of those comments in a future video. And before we go through all the new info here, we have a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. Today's video has been sponsored by Fabulous, the #1 self-care app to help build better habits and achieve your goals. Habit changing and habit building is hard, and Fabulous really makes it easy for anyone to develop and stick to healthy habits thanks to science-backed daily routines. There are different approaches you could take in the app built to suit your specific needs. The self-guided approach helps with habit building and tracking. You could pick among more than 100 recommended habits or create your own, and the app helps you build these habits thanks to timely reminders, behavioral science principles, as well as science-backed content for self-improvement, mental health, physical health, and much more. You could also take the guided approach, where you could join programs designed to specifically achieve your well-being goals. Premium users have access to the coaching series, where a digital coach will help you make the most out of your day. Make Me Fabulous moments also allow you to discover wellness practices with a vast content library of science-based exercises for fitness, meditation, productivity, and much more. And premium users get full access to all of this content as well. Fabulous does things completely different from other self-improvement apps. It's 100% personalized to exactly what you need to fix and or improve in your life, and what approach you want to take to do so. It's also more gentle, more rewarding, and a lot more fun, resulting in actual improvement in your life. Start building your ideal daily routine now. The first 100 people who click the link down below in the description or in a pinned comment will get 25% off a Fabulous premium subscription. Seriously, be sure to check this out, guys. A really cool app here. Thank you again to Fabulous for sponsoring today's video. Now, Kevin Drew is a developer over at Treyarch, and a couple of weeks ago before Christmas, he tweeted this out: "I got too many posters over the years, and I'm feeling that holiday spirit, doing a little homework too. Reply to this with your least favorite perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod from Cold War Zombies by the end of the year, and I'll pick someone at random to send this set to." So first off, this is a really cool collection of a bunch of Cold War posters, starting with the launch of the game, and then each season 1 through 6. Really sick stuff here, and he did announce the winners. But first off, think about what he's doing here. He's doing a little fun game, he's giving away some posters, but he's also doing some homework and actually getting some feedback from the Cold War Zombies community as to what they could improve upon and potentially remove and add for the next iteration of Zombies, again coming in 2023. And the results here are super interesting. But first up, here are the winners. If you guys haven't seen, Happy New Year. Congrats to both FP Backfire and Sleep Deprived 04 for winning poster sets. Another developer was kind enough to give their set away as well. Mecha Hyena will announce his winner, but I was able to pull the votes from his replies. Now for the results. So really cool stuff here. First up, we have the perks. We got around 400 responses combined, so thank you. First up is perks. To nobody's surprise, Tombstone Soda was the least liked perk in Cold War Zombies. Rest in peace, Tombstone. We tried combining Who's Who with you, and it still wasn't enough to keep it relevant with the modern game mechanics. So really interesting stuff here. Let's look at all of the results. First off, Tombstone Soda has 66% of the vote. A wide majority of people just did not like that perk, which again is not surprising whatsoever. Some more perks here. Death Perception at 7%, Mule Kick at 10%, Elemental Pop at 10% as well, and all the other perks are a lot lower on the list. Deadshot Daiquiri, surprisingly, really good here, only at 2%, Speed Cola at 2% as well, Quick Revive at 1%, Jug at 1%, and PhD Slider at 1%. So you can really see here what are the perks people love. Jug, PhD Slider, Spicola. Deadshot Daiquiri has really risen to be a great perk, especially with Cold War Zombies, and the perks that people generally hate: Elemental Pop, Mule Kick, Death Perception, and Tombstone Soda. Let me know down below if you agree, disagree with this list here. I think from this information, for sure, in the next Zombies game for 2023, Treyarch's next Call of Duty, we will not see Tombstone Soda or a combination of Tombstone and Who's Who. Maybe they'll revamp it and combine some of Tombstone's features with a different perk instead of combining it with Who's Who. That could make for a better perk potentially, but again, we'll see very soon. Next is field upgrades. Energy Mine won with Frost Blast in second. It was supposed to be a fun mobile trap, but it ended up not being effective enough compared to the other field upgrades in the game. And here is the full pie chart here. Energy Mine is the least favorite field upgrade in the game at 38% of the poll, so pretty decent plurality there. Not a majority like with Tombstone Soda, but you know, pretty strong results here. Second place, of course, Frost Blast at 18%. We have Healing Aura at 12%, Tesla Storm at 10%, Toxic Growth at 13%. So those are all by far the least favorite field upgrades. And then the, more favorite field upgrades, at least in this list, you have Frenzied Guard, Ether Shroud, and Ring of Fire. So super interesting results here. To me, this is not that conclusive to say that, for Treyarch's next Call of Duty, for their next Zombies mode, they have to take a look at Energy Mine. It's not that much. I mean, when you have a majority of people saying they don't like a feature in the game, at least from this poll, and even that perk poll could be kind of, concentrated just to a strong Twitter fan base. It'd be interesting to poll the entire player base of Cold War Zombies to see what they feel, although I feel like they might agree that Tombstone is the worst perk. For the field upgrades, it's not that conclusive, so I feel like we may still see some version of Energy Mine in the next Treyarch Zombies mode. They might give it a new name, change its features around a little bit, make it a bit more appealing to people, but to me, I don't think they're going to completely remove it from these results here. But again, you can leave your comments on that down below. Finally, we have ammo mods. I was really happy with how even the results were with these. Napalm Burst did edge out here, even though it has sneaky high damage potential, useful data, and feedback all around for the future. So again, that last comment there he makes about data for the future, they're definitely going to look at these results here and say, what can we do to improve upon this Zombies mode? I would hope they would do this with other features from Cold War Zombies as well. It would be really cool to see everyone's perspectives and for them to really take a critical look at Cold War Zombies, see what they did right, see what they did wrong, get the community feedback, and improve upon that for Call of Duty 2023 and that next Treyarch Zombies mode. So really cool stuff here overall. But finally, for ammo mods, here are the results we have. We have Napalm Burst at 35%, Deadwire at 22%, Brain Rot at 25%, Cryo Freeze at 11%, and Shatter Blast at 7%. So interesting results here from sure. I'm definitely interested to see what they're going to take from this info, because with Napalm Burst, it is kind of true. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, there was some type of update at some point during the Cold War Zombies life cycle that drastically improved and increased the power and damage it did against zombies and made it a lot better of an ammo mod. And I'm not so sure if people are remembering that or taking that into account, or they still just don't like Napalm Burst and maybe the effect of it, and it just seems like a less powerful ammo mod than it really was. In this situation, and with a lot of stuff in Call of Duty in general, it could come down to just people's perceptions of the actual item or feature in the game. So with this here, I don't know what they're going to do and take from these results. I mean, they probably will change around and improve upon these ammo mods to begin with. Even if they did work well, they want to make them a bit different. They want to evolve the game. So I don't think we'll just see these exact ammo mods and we'll just see Napalm Burst completely removed. But, maybe they'll evolve it again, change it around, give it a new name, make it a bit more appealing and interesting, like we said with the field upgrades. And again, for the perks, I'm still pretty confident that they're not going to bring back Tombstone or Who's Who whatsoever. That was pretty conclusive there. Those results were pretty conclusive, but again, we'll see what they do in the near future. But again, I would love to see this with other parts of the game. Maybe one including all of the Cold War Zombies maps, maybe one including all of the modes, a poll with just the modes, round-based zombies, Outbreak, and Onslaught. I know some people might think, well, round-based will take the #1 spot for sure as the best part of the game, or maybe Outbreak will take the #1 spot as the worst part of the game. But it might be surprising to see what the real results are from a Treyarch developer's poll on his Twitter, which has a large variety of Zombies fans, new and old. So super interesting stuff here. Hopefully they do more of this type of stuff in the near future. Now some stuff here on Zombies Chronicles 2. Someone commented on my recent video, I'm starting to think maybe instead of having ZC2, why not just have a totally remastered Black Ops 2 like they did with the original Modern Warfare that released alongside of Infinite Warfare, and have all the MP and zombies maps, and they could always add new ones along the way, because I'd be more than happy to pay $60 for that instead of just $25 for a few maps. And I really think that's something Activision should consider, and if I could, I would tell them myself, but I have no idea how. So really interesting points here. First up, for Zombies Chronicles 2, it will almost guaranteed be free if they do end up releasing it. All of the DLC maps now are free. I doubt they're going to go back on their word there and to go back on their model that has proven to work so well for them now and start charging for some one-off map packs. I know a lot of you guys have said you would pay money for a Zombies Chronicles 2 map pack, but Activision makes so much money on having the free DLC maps, having more players play the game, but now having these players more likely to spend money on store bundles, microtransactions, and the battle pass. They're making so much money now just from that, so having some DLC maps behind a paywall will unfortunately not be the best move for them, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters here. But regardless of that, that's not even what this guy is saying anyway. He's just saying fully remake Black Ops 2, have all of the original content, campaign, MP, and zombies, and then also add new content as well. This is actually something I talked about a while ago. I'm pretty sure we talked about this potentially being the basis and concept for Call of Duty 2023, Treyarch's next game. They could make a Black Ops 2 style game with all of the base features and assets from Black Ops 2. All of the maps will be brought back, zombies and multiplayer, maybe even some campaign stuff, but you'll also have a bunch of new content as well, a bunch of new MP maps, BO2 style, a bunch of new zombies maps, BO2 style as well, a whole new story and campaign. I mean, all of that could be really, really sick, and who knows, Treyarch's next Call of Duty might take a lot of inspiration from Black Ops 2. The only problem here is that with Cold War, we saw so many Black Ops 2 remade maps added to that game, which was really weird because Cold War was a direct Black Ops 1 sequel, and we barely saw any Black Ops 1 maps. We saw like 1 or 2 BO1 remakes in that game. So for their next game, which is supposed to be a Black Ops 2 style game, we already saw so many of the BO2 maps already in Black Ops Cold War. I kind of don't want to see them again in Treyarch's next Call of Duty, so it's kind of a weird situation here. It would have made sense to save all the BO2 content for that game, but at this point, we don't know for sure. Now, Zombies Chronicles 2 being a part of this BO2 style game actually makes a lot of sense, and of course, I want ZC2 in Cold War. I want to play those maps soon. It would be sick to see Zombies Chronicles 2 in a Cold War Year 2 DLC season this year in 2022, but now that I'm thinking about it, having all of these ZC2 maps available on launch potentially or throughout the DLC season of Treyarch's 2023 Call of Duty in a BO2 style game could make a lot of sense. So this guy here could be onto something. Let me know down below, would you want to see a lot of the BO2 assets, maps, zombies, MP, all that stuff in their next game while also having a bunch of new content as well? Be sure to let me know down below. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Real do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.